What's good, y'all? It's your boy, CJ Smooth, Susu, what it do? Back here and I'm coming through, y'all. So, real talk, I just wanted to get on the YouTube again, that's my one thing. For 2022, I set some goals, and one of them was to just grow my YouTube channel. So, I'm starting right now. And that's kind of like gonna lead us into the topic of today's video, which is simply consistency. Consistency is key, y'all. Consistency is so key with everything you do. The thing is, with consistency, it tricks your brain into becoming who you want to be, So let's put it this way. If I got a goal that I want to reach 10 million YouTube subscribers, we set the bar high out here because you got to dream big. No. If I set the goal that I want 100 million YouTube subscribers, then here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write down, what does someone with 100 million YouTube subscribers do? So someone with 100 million YouTube subscribers, obviously they make YouTube videos consistently. They post good quality content. They try to help their subscribers and all that. Because I set out a goal, y'all. I want 100 million YouTube subscribers, I really just want to be able to touch and, reach out to people and have an impact on people on a grand scale. And I know that's the way to do so. So I'm starting right now. This is step one, day one, just getting started. Consistency is key. And the good thing about consistency is that you don't got to do too much, like I don't have to put in like 10 hours of work into YouTube a day in order to grow quickly. Don't get me wrong, it'll help, but it's unrealistic. I got other things to do. I can't be spending 10 hours a day on YouTube unless I cut out like a bunch of other stuff in my life, like working out, school, hanging out with friends, learning new skills, man. I would have to cut all that out. And that's simply unrealistic. What I think is better is to, set up a plan, just have a plan, have a goal, and then make a plan, and then do a little bit each day to work towards that. And that's the key with consistency, because consistency turns you into the person you want to be. Like Bruce Lee said, it is not the power of the river that breaks the rock, but it is the consistency. It's something like that, Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's real talk, because, as you do more of, you set up a goal, and then as you do more of the steps every day to get towards this goal, your brain starts to believe like, oh, I'm really this person that's achieving this goal. I'm really this person that has this goal almost. So that's what I think consistency is. It's just doing a little bit each day. Of course, you should do more. You should do as much as you can each day to reach your goal. But the important thing is really just doing something, I always be telling people, I'll be like, look, 1 minute of action is better than like 1 million hours of thinking about an action. Because with the action, that actually leads to growth, People be thinking all the time. People have great thoughts. But if you don't put any action behind it, no like physical matter, behind it, it's not really gonna mean anything. It's just a thought. And the thing is, thoughts aren't real until you make them real. Until you give a thought attention and focus and then bring it to reality, it's not actually real. And we'll get into that topic in another video, just talking about like how literally everything has come from thought in this world, Like this phone that you're watching on, this was once just an idea, like a picture in someone's head, and they brought it to reality. But that's a topic for another video, y'all. The main thing is just stay consistent, y'all. It's the beginning of the year. With whatever you want to do, stay consistent. Set up a plan and simply stick to it. And the thing with consistency is it's more important to do something than to do your best. You should always try your best, but there's going to be days where you're tired, days where you're just not feeling it. And it's on those days that you still just do it anyways, Even if it's not your best quality, just do it anyways. That's the key. Do more, live more, be more, Think less, do more. That's the motto for today. That's the motto for this video. So with whatever y'all going through in life, set up a plan, stay consistent, because consistency is key. Consistency. Couple things that I forgot to put in the video, so boom, we back. All right, you gotta think, when it comes to consistency, think of like Albert Einstein. You know what Albert Einstein said? The eighth wonder of the world, compound interest. And you know, when people think of compound interest, they tend to think of like numbers, stocks, investing, putting it in and having it grow and compound over time. That's one aspect of compound interest. Another aspect of compound interest is applying that to anything you do. You know, so like anyone that goes to the gym out there, when you first start, working out. Well, actually, no. When you first start working out, you see a lot of gains. Then you usually like you hit like a valley of plateaus where you're like kind of not growing as much. Wait. Okay. So think about compound interest this way. When you first started like a sport or a skill, let's say that you first started playing basketball. More likely than not, unless you like the next coming LeBron or MJ, you probably was pretty trash when you first started. You probably picked the ball up and you was just like, just not doing that great. But as you stuck with it, as you stayed consistent and consistently did it, your like actions, all the work that you put in compounded, and eventually you started getting better and better. And if you stick with it long enough, you hit exponential growth, compound interest, where you just start getting better and better super fast. So that's the thing, man. Compound interest, it applies to really all throughout life. Whatever you consistently do, that's the key. Consistently, frequently, like everyday type. Whatever you consistently do is what's going to grow, because that's where you're putting your attention, that's where you're putting your focus, that's where you're putting your energy, and wherever your energy goes is what's going to grow. It's your boy CJ Smooth, Susu, what it do, signing out. And like, comment, subscribe below, just show some love, y'all. Beginning of the year, and we finna go far, y'all. We finna go far. This is about to be the start of something great, because your boy, I plan to stay consistent this year, for real, y'all. But hey, I appreciate it. Much love. Stay safe out there. Actually, I want to switch up. The ending. Much love. Stay smooth, y'all.